Washington has signed up to speak.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury here, and of course, your illustrious guests, for the first time you get to meet Michael Washington today. For a lot of you, that is. Let me say one thing, Your Honor, that you're looking at the man who started this whole process off, and I'm sure your paperwork demonstrates that. For many years, for more than 8 years, for the most part, that building that you see up there, in my view, was laying dormant with no one seeing the importance or vision of revitalizing it other than me. So what did Michael Washington do then? On November of last year, 2017, he went to the Historical Preservation Commission and said, hey, ladies and gentlemen of that jury, why don't we renovate this building here? Because it has a historical significance to it and an iconic attachment that the illustrious, great, late educated and civil rights leader, Clara Luper, intended for and envisioned it to be long-standing and long-running. But now if you look at it in the state it's in now, a person coming into town saying, what? That's the Freedom Center that Clara Luper stood for? Michael Washington wasn't having it. So again, after I went to the Historical Preservation Society, or Commission, it was a month later during that hearing that they decided to bring it up for future references as gotten us to this point. On July 12th, the Oklahoma City Planning Commission said, okay, since the Historical Preservation Society said this is a good idea, why don't we vote to rezone it as a historical preservation site? Zone from C3 to historical preservation site. Now then, and according after that instance, I was there as well, this illustrious, esteemed juror decided, okay, on August 3rd, we believe that this would be a good resolution to pass for the city of Oklahoma City because it will not only help the African-American community, but an international community who may want to come in and look at the great works, the great foundation that Clara Luper left behind for not only her youth council, but for the individuals who may want to learn about the African culture, the history, the language, their God, their religion, and great things that have an African-American touch to it. And as a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this is the only black monument stone to African-American culture that we can lay claim to. Other than this, we have nothing to say African-Americans started here in the Northeast side, even Oklahoma City as a whole. Again, not only was this the site of the NAACP Youth Council, but even before that time, students and even Mother Clara Luper, may she rest in peace, they used to meet in alleyways. It didn't just happen. It just so happened that this building here was constructed from a gas station, I believe it was over. But at the same time, it withstood the test of time. Right in front of what you can't see. Ma'am, do you have another video? I mean, any more things up here? Yeah, let me give me it's a stone structure right in there. It's the pipes.
Mr. Washington, that concludes your 3 minutes. Oh, thank you.
Now, you didn't cut out everybody else off, sir. What you going to disrespect me for? I'm a human being like everybody else. I was trying to make a point there that you cut me off.
They didn't take 3 minutes. You can finish your sentence.
Thank you. Yeah, and this stone structure here to here tells me that Clara Luper intended for this not to just be centered or something going down to be in a dilapidated state. She intended to be a memorial to let us know that these were great African Americans who did things in our African American community, not here in Oklahoma only, but abroad, and those who also came here from the west, here to the Western Hemisphere, from our Kivu land, the land of the dark-skinned people.